That's Peter Dammann, who's been playing with Paul DeLay for 15 years. The fact that he also manages the band led to his skill as talent booker at the Blues Festival, something he's done for 10 years.
And it was just a two-stage event. It was sort of working out a puzzle. Then we added the third stage, the front porch stage, and so it became this three-dimensional jigsaw puzzle. Now we've added this workshop stage over here, and we have 4 blues cruises going off over here, and there are acts that are playing on this stage and then going over and doing a workshop over here and then going to the blues cruise that night, and their bass players arriving from Austin on Delta flight such and such, and the rest of the band is coming in on American, and it's sort of like living in a swarm of mosquitoes for months, especially right about now. I get a little bit toasted by it all.
Are you overwhelmed?
No, I mean, I just keep plugging away. I just sort of sit in front of my computer, pick up the phone, get the piece of information, stick it into the spreadsheet, and move on to the next thing. When are you playing the festival? Well, I'm still sort of shuffling the deck, but it's on the 4th, and I know you guys have a gig that night. If I actually try to describe it, it makes me crazy. I go, how can I be doing all this stuff? This is ridiculous.
Peter got a nice reward for all his work in 2001 when the Blues Foundation in Memphis, which gives the W.C. Handy Awards the Blues Grammy, named him Blues Promoter of the Year. So when you get here, after all these months of planning, and you finally get here, and it's the first day of the festival, how are you?
It feels kind of miraculous to me, to tell you the truth, because for months I have been staring at a computer screen, putting little bits of information into my spreadsheet, figuring out who's playing when, what kind of pianos they need, how they're going to get from the hotel to the airport and to the festival. And so I come down here and suddenly there's all of this stuff going on. There are hundreds of volunteers running around and the stages are up there, and it's like the whole thing has just leapt out of my computer onto this site and taken flight like a butterfly. It really does feel kind of miraculous to me.
Oh, yeah, now. Oh, you know I love you so. Get some Pete.
Has all this work every year, has it had any effect on your playing?
Well, in some ways it's kept me from just being a guitar player. If I was not answering the phone. Well, it's a trade-off. It's definitely been a trade-off, because if I wasn't doing this, I'd be woodshedding all the time and just, getting more and more virtuosic.
Walking the site early this month brought back a lot of great memories.
That would have to be Solomon Burke's gospel set, where I ended up sitting in the guy's lap playing guitar riffs while he delivered his wacko gospel sermon.
Talk about going to heaven.
Yeah, it was kind of like, this is sort of like a combination of going to heaven and meeting Santa Claus in July.
Watching you. Watching you all the time.
It is defined as a blues festival. It's called a blues festival. And I grew up in Chicago, in the suburbs, loving that kind of music. You know, I heard Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters when I was a kid, and we got Coco Taylor to play at high school parties, and I sat in with Otis Rush once when I was in my high school blues band. So I have an affinity for that kind of Chicago-style blues. But my feeling is over a 4 or 5 day event, you have to push the envelope.
You gotta keep on drinking that bad wine, woman. Even the grass that grows on your grave will be cherry red.
You look at it here, and it is kind of hard to believe that in a month, this is just going to be nothing but people.
Now, there'll be like 25,000 people down here on the 4th.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be, yeah, it is hard to believe. The grass is great this year, though.
Beautiful.
It must be from all the rain we had.
Yeah. I knew it was good for something.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's pray for this kind of weather. If we have this kind of weather,
Yes.
I will be a happy camper.